I realized that my feet had actually grown. Hey sis, welcome back. My name is Olaitan, and if you're new here, my channel is Dearlulebi, and I focus on all things motherhood, fashion, lifestyle, travel, and overall postpartum life being lived intentionally and sustainably. If that's your vibe, please subscribe, click the bell notification so you never miss a future video, comment and like, and please share if this content is useful for you or for other moms, friends, fashion friends, anyone that you think would find this content useful. Today we're going to talk about shoes. I love shoes, and since I gave birth, I actually grew a size. What most people don't talk about is that there is actually a likelihood that your feet will grow, not just swell. I did have pretty bad postpartum preeclampsia, which is a thing. I can do a video about that if you're interested or curious. And basically one of the things that occurred is that my feet, my legs, my calves, my thighs became incredibly swollen. This happened a few days, about a week or so after birth, and I couldn't even wear shoes. I literally wore bedroom slippers to the doctor, to the hospital. After that ordeal, I realized that my feet had actually grown. I naturally wear an 8.5. I'm 5'4", and now I wear a size 9. Some of the shoes that I have that are 8.5, I can squeeze into them. If they're mules, they're fine. If they're closed toes, they're a little tight or a little uncomfortable. Most of my boots are already a size 9, and I usually get them about half a size up so that there's room for socks in the winter. I live in the DC metropolitan area, and it gets pretty cold. And before that, I lived in New York for about 15 years. Love New York. Happy to talk about that as well if you're curious. But it also gets super cold. I had to rebuild my wardrobe. We also had a flood in my house, so I also moved to Nigeria for a few years, so I sold a bunch of stuff before I moved, gave a bunch of things away as well. What I really want to do now with the birth of my son is rebuild my wardrobe in a sustainable way. There are a few shoes that I think are essentials for fall. Booties, a nice pair of indoor open toes, just things. I work from home. Right now I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been about 7 months postpartum, but I'm getting back to work, both here on digital marketing content and influencer marketing content, as well as my full-time career, which is in sales and marketing. With all of that, I'll be going back out again into the world, and I need to have the right footwear. I'll be talking about the shoes. I'll be showing you some of the things that I picked up for fall. Most of these are purchased sustainably, either from Poshmark, the Real. Some, if I couldn't find something that I really loved on the Real, I purchased them from Zappos, which I've been shopping Zappos since they started. I love that company. And I'll share with you what I got. The first are these Everlane boots. I got them in 2 colors, and these booties are point to toe. They are a size 9. They were purchased on the Real, so they were pre-loved in someone's closet. However, if you can see the bottom here, they were probably just broken in home and never worn outside. They've got great soles. They are made in Italy, leather upper. They have a side zip, and they're this beautiful cream ivory color, and I just love that. It works well with most of the things in my wardrobe. Excuse my nails, they need to be done. So I love these. The next item is the black version of those boots. These are the black versions, same boots, beautiful leather uppers, made in Italy as well. Gorgeous point toe, cream leather on the inside, and just a small kitten heel, probably about an inch or so. I'm really excited to wear these. I've had so many shoes like these over the years. I've had shoes like these, point toe, kitten heel, or low heel booties I've been wearing since I was like 14. I love this style of booty. I love, the fact that I can get them in a sustainable way. I love supporting circular fashion and pre-loved items. And I mean, like seriously, I've had these in crocodile embossed, I've had them in snakeskin embossed, I've had them in stretchy fabric, I've had them in leather, I've had them in nubuck leather. I've just had these booties in so many styles. So I'm grateful to be rebuilding my closet again and adding them in black and cream in a very classic style. Next are mules. So I am a mules girl. I love a good mule. These ones are cream. They're by FSNY. They have a buckle detail at the top. They're round toe. They're leather uppers. They're made in Spain, and they say FSNY on the bottom. They come with this cute pink dust bag. I don't always put my shoes in dust bags, even really expensive ones. They were maybe about 100 or so. I'll put the details down below. And what I love about them is that they remind me of the Gucci Princetown loafers. So if you're a Gucci girl, but you don't have a Gucci budget, this is a great alternative, and it's still chic and fashionable, and it has very similar details. So you really wouldn't know, probably, if I didn't tell you, or if I was wearing them. So of course, as a mules girl, I have several mules. These are a pair that I took to Nigeria, so they're intact and I still love them. These Via Spiga black mules, they're very much worn, but they're leather uppers as well. They have a little silver detail on the front. They're made in Italy, and I love these. And then lastly are these snakeskin patterned mules, super old school. I took these to Nigeria as well, so they're still intact, and same point toe, which I love. I love a good point toe, especially under long jeans, wide leg jeans that, you know, just kind of come right over here for the top of the shoe. And these are from Zara. Not sure if they still have them. I'm loving these. Feet have been hanging from the back a bit, so I'll probably be selling them. There'll be a link to my Poshmark closet down below if you want to see other things that are for sale, but love those. The last pair of shoes are these Birkenstock lookalike. I do own a pair of Birkenstocks. They were the only pairs of shoes that I wore postpartum. The first 5 or 6 months, 7 months, I'm still wearing them actually. That's because I loved the buckle detail, because it allowed me to expand no matter what width my feet were at the moment. I prefer these cushionaire versions because they're just much more cushiony. They have a softer footbed, and I don't love that about the classic Birkenstocks that are in this style. The footbed is just too hard. It's so uncomfortable to walk in. I've tried them so many times and I'm just not a Birkenstock girl, but the cushionaires, I can get behind these. So I bought these. They're super soft. They have very similar sole, suede-like style on the top, and they're just comfortable. These really are for wearing around the house. I make a lot of calls from home. I walk around at home. Sometimes I run outside to pick up the mail or drop something or drop a package. In the fall, the weather is still pretty great, so it's easy to grab these and just get out of the house quickly and, you know, run right back in. They go with my capsule wardrobe. If you haven't seen that capsule wardrobe video for stay-at-home style or work from home style, work from home mom style, I'll link it below. But they go with anything in that wardrobe, so it's just really easy to look put together and run out of the house if need be, and just not look like a crazy hot mess with baby in tow. Because I don't know about you, but I can feel that way very often. Like, I'm this crazy looking mom with baby in tow, running around like a chicken with her head cut off at all times and just looking like completely disheveled. So unfortunately, sis, I didn't get to try these on. My toes were undone. So we're just rebuilding the wardrobe in a way that's reminiscent of my original wardrobe, but also works for my new postpartum lifestyle, because mom life is very busy with a lot of unexpected surprises. Let's say surprises instead of disasters, right? Oh, I almost forgot one. These Vejas or Vejas. I think we're all I've watched so many videos and so many people trying to figure out how to say the name. I think I just need to look it up. But I love these. It's a Brazilian brand, and these are just leather loafer style sneakers. Kind of remind me of classic Pumas that I had in black, but just too tight, no longer fit. I got these circular fashion from the Real. They're just really comfortable. I've really been enjoying them. Again, it goes with my sustainable wardrobe, and everything in the wardrobe, it matches it really well, and they're just well done, well crafted. I definitely will be purchasing more of these. If you liked this video, please do consider subscribing to my channel and sharing this video with a friend, a mom friend, a fashion friend, anyone that you think would benefit from it. Please follow me on my other socials like Instagram. The content is the same: fashion, motherhood, postpartum life, and first to gen, navigating all of those things intentionally and sustainably. Thank you again for joining me. Thanks for spending your time watching this video, and have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Bye.